Hello friends, welcome back to the stream. I'm just going to pause our music here since it seems very loud today. Today is our first NaNoWRIMO stream. Officially, we are no longer in Preptober. We are actually writing. It's NaNoWRIMO. I'm excited. I've been doing well. I've been writing every day. Barely wrote yesterday. Unfortunately, it was about 350 words, I think, but I still wrote. And that's what counts. Every other day I've been getting like over 1,600. So little bit of stream housekeeping. If I'm too loud, if I'm too quiet, let me know. If the music is too loud when I turn it back on, if it's too quiet, let me know. If you hate it, we can always try a different channel. I try to go for a little ambient type vibe. Hello, Mark and Chris. Nice to see you guys, and thank you for the welcome. I have been away, as I mentioned, on my channel and everywhere, so I had a nice little vacation, and now I'm back and in full writing mode, even though I wrote on vacation, because that's how I do. Hello, Jane. So we're gonna give people a few minutes to get in. I know we already have 10 people here, which is awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. Hello, Pei. Definitely getting right back into it. So I am, let's see, how many words do I have now? I am at about nearly 6,000 words for my story. I'm feeling pretty good about it. If you all want to share how you're doing, this is an interactive stream. When we're writing, we're quiet, we're heads down, we're writing, but in our breaks, in our check-ins, we're interactive, we're talking, and I will try to get everyone involved. I'm going to turn our music on and try to keep it a bit low. I hope everyone had an amazing Halloween. We did a 1920s murder mystery at my place, and it was really, really amazing. I didn't know if it would go that well, because when you invite people to a party and then like hand them a script and tell them to be a character, it's a little bit stressful. But everyone came dressed up. They looked incredible. We had the script. We had Prohibition era drinks that we made between game rounds, and it was a ton of fun. And my mom, who I currently live with, she and I went like all out with the food, because it's what we do. Hello, Cece Twin. You are new here, I believe. Nice to see you. And James, hello. Got 11 people. So the way I usually run these sprints, I guess if you've never done a sprint before or a write-in, the way these work is we chat a little bit, then we get writing done for a chunk of time. So I usually like to start off with like 5-minute sprints and then maybe go into a 15, and then at the end we'll do a longer one. So between those sprints, we will stop, we'll chat a bit, we'll tell everyone what our word count was, and talk about how we did with our writing, like if you hated what you just wrote or not. Hello, Tiffany. Nice to see you. So in 1 minute, I think we're going to do our first 5 minute sprint. And also, if you're like really hankering for an extra long sprint or an extra short one, I'm happy to take your votes in. It's chill. We're chill here. Okay, let's get our music going. So I do have this music very, very low. If you want it a bit higher, please say so, because to me it sounds very loud right now. Not very loud. It's good, but you know. Oh, currently at 11,720. Ah, you're beating me. Getting to 12K. I would say you can definitely get to 12K today. You know what? I'm going to say that you are going to get to 12K today. Setting goals is important. I want to do, since I only did 350 words yesterday, I'm aiming for at least 2,000 today in this 2-hour block. That's what I'm hoping for. If I can do more, I'm excited. So it is 1:05 now. I'm going to start our timer and we're going to go into our first sprint. And starting. Is everyone ready? Let me know if you're ready. Put a little, like, yes or something in the chat, just to be sure. Oh no, your dog just wants to go out. Yeah, I had to, I've left my door a little bit open because my cat is on my bed right now, and just in case he wants to go in and out. 13,000? Oh man, you all are putting me to shame. Everyone's ready? Okay, cool. I got a couple yeses. That's good for me. So, 5-minute sprint, starting now. Our 5 minutes is up. I wasted part of that because I realized that I didn't have my proper outline on my desktop computer, and I had to email it to myself. So that was great. I got 55 words done. How about everyone else? And if you have just hopped on, I saw a few people left. Don't worry, we will be doing longer sprints. I like to just warm up with a couple 5 minutes. If it seems stressful, don't worry about it. We'll get there. We'll do a half hour or maybe even 2 half hours near the end. 171, 160, 187, 180, 156. Cool, so we're all jumping in properly. 106. I also find that whenever I start into a sprint again, I really like have to reread everything beforehand, and I always forget to. Minus 24. All right, I'm not alone. Good to know I'm not alone. I always find I have to reread everything, and I try not to do it. Yeah, my ears do change color, actually. I heard that the music was a little bit prickly, so I turned off my software that edits them, so I can actually have them go like any color, or I can do animations too. So like there'll be little flames, but the default is green. So we're back to green. Usually I like red or purple better, but yeah. So I will take some input. Do you want to do another 5 minute warm up, or do we want to go into a 10 minute? Because I'm kind of thinking 10 minute, just because of how much I wasted my 5 minute. 5, 10. Thank you. They're Kraken kitty headphones. Like everyone has the kitty headphones, I think, at this point, but a lot of them have like the single color, and I wanted to get the ones that can get changed up. My lovely mother got them as a gift when I started doing YouTube because she knew that I wanted to do some gaming and stuff, which I haven't done in a while, but I might get back to after NaNoWRIMO. Okay, seems like 10 minute is the consensus. So next one, we're gonna do 10 minutes. Just get my timer set up here. I also have a background in doing, as some of you may know, doing live art events. So I would do drink and draw. So I always find it interesting seeing the parallels between these. So the way you do drink and draw is with timed poses. So like everything I do has these little timed segments. So we would start with like 5 or 10 minute poses, and people would have to draw in that time period, and we would work up to longer ones. I think the difference is here with writing, or I guess as an artist it would be the same. When you're working, you prefer the longer ones, but if you're modeling in a live art event, when you get to the half hour or 1 hour pose, you are just dead at the end. It's brutal. I had people have to like run off and do stretches and sit-ups and stuff after I made them pose for an hour. So I learned how to give stretching tips beforehand. Anyhow, we're going to do a 10 minute sprint, and we're going to start right now. And our 10 minutes is up. I like that length a lot better than 5. It's strange how big a difference 5 minutes makes. And also not hunting around for your outline on your laptop. I'm just checking my word count. I don't think it was anything crazy, but let's see. 240 for me. Better than 55. We're getting there. I guess I should be writing these on the Nano site as I go, but I'm not gonna. I'll just wait for everyone to wrap up and let me know how you did with your word count, how you're feeling about your writing so far today. I hope everyone is having a lovely start to their weekend. Even though I just had a bunch of days off, I still feel like I was doing the tourist thing a lot, so it was a lot of running around, a lot of socializing, so I feel like now I'm finally at my weekend in my peaceful space. That's nice. 200, 274, 337. Two worth. Cody. Hi, Cody. Thank you for stopping in. My friend Cody stopped by last time. We have been friends since we were like 14 years old. He's an amazing musician. Go and check out his channel. He's also started streaming on Twitch recently. So I hope that's going well. Came late, 41 words. That's still good. That's close to what I got in the last sprint entirely, so. Mark, prefer to write on the Nano site after the whole write-in. Yeah, that's true. I do this obsessive thing where I'll finish a chunk. I'm like, okay, time to put it in because I like seeing the little, the little thing update saying that I added more words. It's silly. Braden, not participating in NaNoWRIMO, but about to start outlining YA fantasy duology. Cool. 486 total. Oh, and then heading out for a walk. That's a good idea. It's super sunny, pretty fall weather, so I'm probably going to go for a walk after this too. Naya, I hope it was the end. Yeah. Hey, you are editing. Word count is very low or has gone far in the opposite direction. Well, that's good then. That's good then. You could do reverse NaNoWRIMO. My mom is actually doing editor Rimo. Is there a system for editing? I don't know. Editing within NaNoWRIMO? My mom is an editor. She used to head the Editors Society in Winnipeg, where I'm originally from, and she is doing me the amazing favor of editing my last year's NaNoWRIMO novel this year. I'm very excited to see how that goes. I'll probably do a little bit of vlogging with our conversations about it, so just to share the process if anyone's interested. Oh, Cody is launching today after a week of computer issues. Oh no, I feel you. But today is great, so if anyone wants to go watch Cody on Twitch, what time do you launch? Let us all know and we'll check it out. Tiffany, I'm so glad that the sprints help. That's great to hear. So I think that we are going to do another 10-minute because I like the feeling of that and I like starting off with smaller sprints. So we'll do another 10 and then maybe we'll go up to 15 if that sounds good to everyone. I'm just gonna set this. All right, we've got it ready to go. And I guess after this second 10, we'll do a little break if anyone wants to get up and grab some tea or a snack or anything like that, go to the washroom. I know that it's important to acknowledge your bodily functions when you're writing, even though some of us forget. Anything you can hype? Basically just my channel. I'm doing weekly NaNoWRIMO vlogs at this point, so I'm going to have one coming out tomorrow. And Sundays, usually my schedule is Fridays, but for NaNoWRIMO I do Sundays just because it works better with a whole weekly vlog. And I do these write-ins every Saturday, 1 to 3. So if you have anyone watching who's interested, that would be awesome if you shared. Thank you. Okay, so 10-minute sprint, and then we'll take a little break. We're going to get into it, and I'll turn the music back on. Getting into it right now. And time's up. I hope that 10-minute sprint went well for everyone. And sorry if my background keeps disappearing every second. I guess I'm not fast enough with my mouse, and I have this running from a YouTube channel. So every time I go to open a new window, you get a little peek at my desktop. It's fine. I have credited the creator of this background, by the way, if anyone likes it. And it does have like coffee shop noises and jazz music in the background. I just chose to use the Streamlabs music instead, since it's guaranteed royalty free. But if you want to check out this creator for some good moody backdrops and music for when you're writing on your own, I highly recommend them. Checking in on my word count. I think I did all right this time around. I'm finally getting into it a bit more. Let's see. Okay, 236 for this 10-minute chunk. I have a feeling that everyone's going to beat me again. 200 squad. I'm writing about a Halloween parade at my main character's school. 306. 166, congratulations. So, like I said, between sprints, we're going to do a little bathroom snack break if everyone likes. If you really don't want to, let me know, because I'm not going to take a break. I'm just going to sit here and try and find things to talk about. So if you want to keep writing, let me know. But if you want a little break, I'll wait until I start the next sprint. Hello, Autumn. Up to 685. Only 200. 200's good. 200 squad. Almost finished editing a chapter. Awesome. Congrats, Pay. Yes, congrats, everyone. We're doing well. We got this. So I'm just going to let you know about my Discord very quickly while everyone settles and gets ready for the next sprint. I am going to be doing evening sprints since I need to write every day, and I also have to do my day job. So my Discord channel, which I have linked in the description and also at the beginning of the chat, that's where I'm going to be doing those ones. So this live YouTube one will only be Saturdays from 1 to 3, so that'll be the same next week. But through the week ahead, like Monday to Friday, I'm going to be starting in the evening on Discord. And we'll be writing there, so you should check it out. And if you want highlighted roles or access to special channels, I have those through my Patreon. And you only, I think it's like the $2 level that you get access to it. Okay, Mark's getting tea. Excellent. If anyone else wants to grab tea, now is the time. I think we're going to, I'll give it, another minute or two. I'll wait until Mark is back, and I think that'll be a good point. Looking over at my cat. I wish she would come here. Ralph? No. He is out. What is everyone snacking on and drinking today? I have my Monster. Not sponsored. I think I need to stop drinking energy drinks, but it's just what I do. Yeah, I need to find, I have a whole list of students in my school because I'm writing a dark academia, and I've completely lost my notebook for it. So now when I have a mention of a character, I'm just putting like a little underline because I don't know their name. I have all the names written down of like every single student in the school. I stole that from J.K. Rowling. Just in case I need a student name, I always have them on hand so it's not totally random. Iced coffee for James. Nice. I had the best caramel macchiato when I was in Toronto a few days ago. I don't know what it was. They just made it like so, so, so well. And pro tip, if you are a vegan like I am, and you order, woo, subscriber, yay! Thank you, Devin. Don't see you here, but thank you anyhow. I hope you are here to hear my thanks. That's awesome. Oh yeah, so if you happen to be vegan and you're ordering a like soy caramel macchiato, the only thing that's caramel about it is the drizzle. And I found that out recently. So you're actually getting a vanilla coffee because that's the flavoring they use. So I tell them to substitute the vanilla flavor for actual caramel and then you have a caramel macchiato again. Anyhow. Jane drinking tea. 'Cause oh, you thought you caught something at your new job. Oh man. Yeah, I hope you're doing okay. Cats give up on me once they see the keyboard come out. My cat does not. He never gives up on me. He will jump up on me. He will be on the keyboard. He'll be everywhere. He's just in my face, except not right now. Not right now when people may actually want to see him. It's very strange. I missed him so much. I was away for 4 whole days. And I just was like, I was getting pictures of him and just crying every day. It's a problem. Okay, so, oh, Autumn. Oh yeah, you're welcome. I was so surprised when I found that out, honestly. I was like, what? What? Why are they calling it caramel then? I can't always have coffee because it brings on my anxiety and it's totally at random. So it's like coffee roulette. But I don't understand, for some reason energy drinks don't give me any anxiety. They actually help. I guess maybe it's like the combination of ginseng and stuff. I don't know. Is anyone else like that? Am I weird? I know I'm pretty weird. Mark, let us know when you are back because I'm using you as our measuring stick for when people are back from their break. Kayla, hello. Went away for the first time since Panorama. And your roommate sent you cat updates. Yes. I usually like I'm someone who really loves living alone. Luckily my mom is like my best friend. She moved to Montreal just over a year ago and we were like, well, we'll live together and then we'll figure it out from there. And so I have to say, like, one major perk of having someone here while I'm away is I get my cat pictures. And she can medicate him because he needs medication, so it's pretty necessary. The next sprint we're going to do, by the way, is a 15-minute. I think we're going to do a couple of those and then sort of wrap it up with a half hour. I think that'll probably work out with the time we're at right now. And hopefully in that half hour we can get our final nano count for the day. And if not, there's always later, right? I'll probably be writing in the evening too, since with the day job. Yeah, who else is doing NaNoWriMo with a full-time job? Oh, you can't have either. That really sucks. My dad was an avid coffee drinker, like lived on it, would have 12 cups a day when he was in college, and then switched to like, when I was little, he would always have like 3 or 4 cups of coffee a day. And then it made it so that he couldn't have coffee anymore. I won't go into the gory details, but now he can't have coffee. So he drinks decaf or Postum, and he still is very sad about it. Strange thing I learned through that was that a lot of the time decaf coffee will have bits of caffeine in it, like traces, so you have to be really, really careful. Going to get my timer ready here. I actually stopped writing right when I was into it, and I'm like, okay, gotta get back. Oh, Mark, you are back. Vacation this week. The rest of the month will be working nano. Yeah, I wish you luck when you get back to that. It's just, It's an experience. Hello and welcome, Morgan. It's nice to see you here. We are about to get into a 15-minute sprint. I was just waiting for everyone to come back from their break. And Mark is here. Oh, yeah, I'm also one of my best friends who's one of my major creative collaborators. He and I went to see Dune, and we came out of it like, we have to make a movie. We have to. So now we're working on writing a movie. So I've got a commitment to that once a week, which is great. We had our first get together last night, and it was really, really fun. But yeah, I'm taking everything on at once. I have a habit of doing that. Coffee is permanently attached to your IV, James. Yeah. That's like me with energy drinks for sure. Yeah, I can get like yeah, I get really weird on caffeine too. Like sometimes I'll have one cup of coffee and it's okay. So I'm like, okay, I can have more and I'll have another cup and then I get like blasted into the twilight zone and I have to go and lie down. Okay. So I think we're ready for another sprint. You've heard enough of my babbling. We're going to do 15 minutes and we are going to start right now. Time is up on that sprint. Welcome, Kat. I'm just checking my word count on this one. Start to lose track of where I even started. All right, I hit 379 this time. Let me know how you all did. And we're also just past the 1 hour mark, so once again we will be going until 3, so another like 50 minutes. Oh no, sorry to hear that, Jane. Glad you were able to join us for the first half at least, though, and go get some rest. We'll see you next time and maybe in Discord. 516 from Mark, congratulations. I just realized that I forgot to vlog our local NaNoWRIMO launch night. So I'm not going to have it be a part of my video this Sunday. Krissa, hey, maybe 500. Yeah, I've lost track of mine. The first few I was like, oh yeah, this is where I started and I could go back, and now I'm like a little bit off. I know where I started for the day, so I'll be good for that count, but my individual ones, I think I'm like under or overestimating by like a line or two. 233, excellent. We do have another hour-ish left in the stream, so you should be able to be extra productive now that you're into the vibe. Remember, I had one little announcement. I don't know how many of you here are Canadian, but I just found out when I returned from my trip that I'm going to be talking about NaNoWRIMO on CBC Radio for a little live segment. It's going to be very short, like I think they said about 8 to 10 minutes. And I don't have the exact time, but it's going to be Tuesday or Wednesday, and when that is out, I'm going to post a little update on my social media and stuff, so if anyone wants to tune in, even if you're not Canadian, you can, of course, go to CBC's live streaming page, and I'll share that around, and you can listen to me talk about NaNoWRIMO and be awkward on the radio. I think for the next sprint, since our final one will be a like lengthy half hour, maybe we'll up it to 20 minutes. I know that last week there were some people in here who really wanted the 20-minute one, so we'll go into a 20-minute shortly. Strangely enough, I'm getting a headache too, but I think it's because I have glasses on and my headphones, and it's just the pressure. I'm gonna pop an ibuprofen when this is done. Yeah, definitely tune in. Thank you. The other coast. Cool. I've never been to the West Coast. The furthest I've gotten is Calgary. I want to return there soon because I never got to see it properly. I mostly just went for a Comic-Con, so it was very short. So I'm hoping to come back, probably for a Comic-Con again, but stay a bit longer and actually like get to go around a bit. But I have to get out to like BC. Need to see something other than the East Coast. And prairies. Lots of prairies through most of my life. I'm done with prairies. But yeah, I'll announce the actual time and the link and everything for the little radio chat, and hopefully you can all listen. And I'll remember to vlog that too. Okay, so I'm going to set up our 20-minute timer. Sounds like a good point in the music to go into this too. So if everyone is ready, we're going to do a 20-minute sprint, and I guess I'll announce it in the chat too in case we have any new people come in so they know where we're at. Calgary has some great stops. Yeah, you'll have to recommend some spots to me because I don't know a lot about it. I my dad's publisher is based out of there, so I plan to visit them like in their mountain lair, but that's pretty much it so far. Okay, 20-minute sprint, ready to go, starting now. time is up. And wow, it's already 2:33. Okay, we might have to do a slightly shorter final sprint. Maybe 25 minutes instead of a full half hour, just because I do have to go right on the dot of 3. I'm going to check my word count. I encourage you to check yours as well. Oh yes, I missed Kayla's message. BC is beautiful. I've seen so many pictures. I do have to check it out. I gotta check out the other side of the Rockies. Yeah, I will for sure if I can. I'm still trying to plan my travel for this year, like financially and with the days off that I can take. Well, next year, I guess. We're not quite in 2022 yet. I wanted to get back to Berlin and London because when I went to Berlin before, it was on a work trip and I only had one full day to go around the city, which was torture, especially for someone who has been like Europe obsessed from a distance for their entire life. All I want to do is go to the moors and like lie down there and read and write all day and just live there. That's all I want in life. So I want to go back and do that. But I also want to have like enough time there. So that's my days off and it's kind of expensive, yada, yada. But I'm lucky that it's easier to get there from Montreal than it was from Winnipeg. It was quite different. 588 for Mark. Ha! I actually beat you this time. Not that it matters. I just checked. I got 725. I'm feeling very happy with that count. Storm watching in Tofino. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. That sounds really amazing. Yeah, maybe I'll manage to do Europe and a trip out west. That would be a dream. An absolute dream. Yeah, if anyone has more recommendations, I'm always happy to hear them for Europe or out west. I love traveling and I always wish I could do more. I've been satisfying myself through the panini just by like going to Toronto a whole lot on the train. Because I love train rides. That's another thing. If I could just sit on the train and write, I love it. I love it more than actually getting there most of the time. 3,400 for the day. Brain's starting to go fuzzy. Yeah, that's a lot. I think I'm just coming up on like 1,400 for the day. And my goal, I actually just checked on the Nano site. What should I be getting to? I should be doing at least 1,672 today. So as long as I get to that, and maybe if I go past it a little bit, then I'm good. Then I'm happy. Budapest. Ooh, yes. I would like to go there. Definitely. I also want to get to my motherland sometime. I'm Ukrainian and Polish, also Swedish. I would like to go to all of those places desperately. There's not enough time or money in the world. But I want to get back into Comic Cons again, and since that's our family industry, I find that's a really good way to travel, and sometimes if you're a guest, you can get better deals on hotels and stuff like that, and at least you're like making a bit of money when you travel. When I was running a Comic Con, not running myself, I helped run it, that was especially good. 346 for Cat, a little over 2K for the day though, awesome. Yeah, I do try to pronounce things correctly. I'm a little obsessive with that, sometimes annoyingly so. And if I ever do pronounce something wrong, feel free to correct me. I am happy to learn. My mom has been doing that over the years, and I don't always learn it right away, but when she edits me, I was spelling lead wrong for the longest time. It was so embarrassing. I finally got it after a few months. I would spell it like lead. I don't know. Currently at work, so not writing at the moment. Oh no, yeah, like I was saying that earlier, it's so tough when you're working and doing NaNoWRIMO at the same time. I was very lucky. I've taken a few days off at the end of the month because I know that there are going to be some days where I fall behind, so I have a 4-day weekend right at the end so I can get everything wrapped up, I hope. When you were in Europe, you took a few trains between cities. Yeah, I want to do that. And the reason I decided on London and Berlin, hopefully, is because there's a really affordable plane between the two. So if I could bounce towards a few other places too, that would be great. Okay, so I've been going on a bit too long now. I think since it's 2:38, we're going to do one last 20-minute sprint. I hope anyone who's looking forward to a longer one doesn't mind. But like I said, Discord, Monday through Friday. I'm going to be on at 5. I've carved out a 5 to 7 window, but I'll probably stay on later. Those will be more chill. And just, I've used that word a lot today. I'm tired. And drinking a lot of energy drinks, so don't mind me. Okay, Discord this week in the evening. It'll be fun. Be there. Starting our final sprint for the afternoon, 20 minutes, starting now. And that wraps up our final sprint and the live stream. If you see the chat, I've posted some links for my Discord so we can do more sprints during the week when I'm off work. Also, Patreon for highlighted roles and more. I have been a bit slow on my Patreon recently. It hasn't had a lot of traction, so I post less, which isn't fair because I do have one amazing loyal fan there. But one of my projects for this evening actually is to get more content together for Patreon. So I'm going to be doing some drawing, posting some character outlines. I'm excited to do that. That's the main thing. I've also posted my Instagram, Twitter username, so you can follow those pages for updates. Remember that I will be doing my CBC radio interview for NaNoWRIMO Tuesday or Wednesday. That'll go on the social media when I have an actual time and link. New video will be coming out tomorrow afternoon. My first week of NaNoWRIMO writing, vlogging, stuff like that. My word count for the final session, 404. I just hit 2K words for the day, which is beyond my goal, so I'm really happy. I hope that everyone else did well and that you got your word count or at least close to it, felt inspired. 585, yes! And if you weren't doing a word count like some of us editing, I hope that your editing has gone well. It was great to see all of you. I love having you here and writing with you. It's so much fun. And it definitely helps me get stuff done, for sure. So I'm going to be signing off. I'll leave the chat open for about a minute if you want to check links or, talk to each other briefly, share your own social links or your own YouTube channels. I am very happy to host some self-promos, so go for it. You are most welcome. Oh, despite being late, you hit 1K. That's great. Awesome. So yes, you do have to get on the Discord. Yay, and the next one of these will be the same time next week, Saturday. So 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern once again. Looks like we all had an awesome writing session. I'm so happy to have been a part of your day. And, my usual, I hope that you are having a day that is just as wonderful as you are. Bye.